Okay, welcome to another Tarot News at 8. I'll look at Justin Timberlake today because he was in the news regarding that footage being released of the 2024 driving convictions. So yeah, let's have a look at that. So disclaimer, I'm hypothesizing using the cards, do not take literally. I've asked for love and light. So yeah, let's ask 8 questions, quick fire, regarding Justin. So I've split the pack. We'll start with what sort of childhood did he have? Well, according to this, not a bad one at all. He seems to have grown up in a creative household, so he must have had a lot of people around him who liked music, etc. You know, because this is a creative card. Lots of invitations, love and laughter, celebrations. So yeah, he seems to have had quite a good childhood, and it was very communal. A lot of friends and family around all the time, and a very creative atmosphere. What type of person is he? Very motivated. He wants the world, quite basically. He loves seeing projects being completed. The world's your oyster. So that's what he does think, you know. He's very ambitious, loves career achievements, promotions, etc. So yeah, and it's normally happiness and fulfillment. So what I would say is he's someone who loves to see the completion of everything, you know, and he loves being successful. Did he love Britney? Wow, he felt like he was more of a counsellor to her. You know, this is seeking solace in someone. So I would say that he loved her, but he found her very exhausting. You know, and felt like it might have felt like a spiritual connection at first, and a union. It's togetherness, this card. So I'd say he loved her, but it's also it's almost like he felt like her, not father figure, but he felt like he was counselling her all the time, which is pretty sad. So I'd say he loved her, but he found her hard work and was always counselling her. What's he like in relationships? He puts his relationships completely down to fate. That's what I would say. And he feels like all the relationships that he's in, it's like destiny. He's meant to be with that person. And he always feels like everything's on the right side for him in relationships, according to this. So, and he tends to have an intuition about relationships as well. And it's almost weird because in the previous card, that's sort of like intuition as well. And yeah, he's very intuitive when it comes to relationships, and he always thinks that he's meant to be with that person at that time, even if it goes wrong. Why was he drinking and driving? Or, you know, high emotions, according to this card. So he found himself a bit lost, really, emotionally. But it's normally, this card, it is all about love, relationships. So I would say that, you know, I'm asking why was he drinking and driving. It definitely had something to do with his relationship. But it can also be the start of a new job, or, you know, so it could have been something work related. But I would say that because it's a cups card, that he was drinking and driving due to his relationship, something to do with love. So is his marriage a happy one? So I mean, whenever you see swords, it's always it's not a love card, is it? It's always an argumentative card whenever I see swords. But this is normally the ending or transition. I don't know a lot about his marriage, but yeah, this is the card of betrayal, etc. So it's not a good card to pull when I'm asking, you know, is his marriage a happy one? And, you know, I asked why he'd been caught for the drink driving, which is why I'm doing a reading, because that's resurfaced. And it said it definitely had a love element to it. It was about love. I don't know how they portray themselves in the media, etc. But this is saying that this is not a good relationship. It's always at the end, almost, you know. They're always, well, this is suggesting they fight and it's always nearly over, and then they carry on. So I don't see that being forever, that marriage, that's for certain. What does Justin think about his career? Apparently it does give him structure. So you know, he turns to his career to give him almost like peace of mind. And, you know, you wonder, why would he turn to his career? So, I don't know, it's almost saying that there is trouble there in love, you know, but it's saying that it gives him direction. And, you know, with his career, there's an honesty there within himself, but he's very stubborn as well in his career. But it's saying, you know, that his career is something that he's quite proud of. He's very confident. And yeah, it's just saying that he's got a lot of honesty with his career decisions, and it gives him structure. So yeah, I'd say that his career is something that is like a grounding for him. So yeah, so I'd say that. It's also saying, don't, you know, that you also, that the need for logic to overrule emotions. So it's like, it's almost like he's quite lost in love. He's, you know, he's not very what's the word I'm looking for, it's not very rational in love almost. He leaves it all to fate, and whereas with his career he's gone the other way. There's a structure there, and he doesn't leave it to fate, and he, you know, he makes these decisions. And I think like he's almost more proud of his career than he is of his love life. And then what's next for Justin? Blimey, I mean, I've just said that, and now we've got a pregnancy card here. So I mean, if that relationship's on the rocks, at a baby, you know, people have children, don't they, to try and save it. But yeah, I mean, you see this, and it is normally to do with babies, but it's also, this is a card of music and painting and drawing, etc. So it's either a new baby or a new album. I don't know what Justin's doing at the moment with his career. I don't like to research before I do cards. I just let the cards speak. But yeah, it's normally, when you see this card, it is normally giving birth to something, and it is normally, you know, fertility. So it make me think there's a new child on the way, but it can be a new job or something like that. And because it's got music in its foundations, it could be a music album as well. So it's going to be quite basically what's coming up for him. There's either, it's new beginnings, and that's either a new album, new job, new baby, you know. But there's nothing bad here coming up for him in the next 6 months. But yeah, there could be a baby on the way. So obviously it's the mother card as well. I don't know what relationship he has with his mother, but the mother's featuring here as well. So we'll leave that there. Okay, take care. Bye.